remove large strips of the corn. It doesn't really work so well with raw corn, which is why we've already steamed this to have it nice and tender, and so it'll stay together and give us these nice long strips. Now, I have this torch, and I'm gonna go through and char the tops of our corn. That'll give us a nice roasted flavor. And then we have some paprika that we're gonna add to the top for some color and a little flavor. And then we've got our chicken, so we'll move on to our next step. I'm just gonna place our chicken right here for a moment. And we have a bundt pan that I'm gonna add some chopped celery to, some chopped onion, some chopped carrots, and then I have a mixture of chicken broth and cream of mushroom soup that we're gonna add into the bundt pan as well. Get all those good bits. We're gonna take our chicken and place it on the centerpiece of our bundt pan so that it sort of acts as a stand. And then we're gonna pull the skin sort of up and away from the breast part there so that we have a little pocket. And then I'm gonna add some butter in there, push it down in there as best we can. We have some ranch seasoning that we're gonna add into this little pocket as well. I have some fresh chopped thyme and parsley. Just get that in there. Just sort of close this little top part up, and we'll sort of rub the herbs and the butter in to the chicken. And as this cooks, it's gonna melt and distribute more evenly over the chicken. Now we have some melted butter that we're gonna pour over the chicken's skin. This is gonna give it a nice golden look as well as a nice crispy texture. Now I'm gonna transfer this over to baking sheet so that we can safely transport it to our oven, which we have preheated at 425, and we're going to cook this for an initial 40 minutes before moving on to that. So our chicken's been baking for about 40 minutes. We're gonna carefully remove it from the oven, and we're gonna transfer this over to a cutting board so that we can add in our dumplings. So I have a piping bag full of a cornbread dumpling mixture, which you can find at chefclub.tv. And we'll just turn this and pipe in our dumplings. And as they cook, they're gonna take on a different shape. All right, now that we have those in there, we're gonna return this to the oven for about 20 more minutes. So our chicken and dumplings are ready, so I'm gonna remove this from the oven carefully. We'll bring it over here to our cutting board. And then I'm gonna just slice down a piece of this breast part right here. All right, so we'll add this nice crispy piece right here on top. And we have our charred corn that we'll add to the top here. Some fresh parsley. And since we seasoned our chicken with ranch, feel free to add some ranch sauce on the side. You can find this recipe at chefclub.tv.